So I've talked about the law of attraction, the secret, and the power of visualization and imagining the life that you want to live, and the things you want to happen, and the kind of people that you want to attract. And there are some exercises that I have in the shelf. When I was around like 19, 20, that's when I discovered the secret and the law of attraction that I just talked about. And the things I did back then was that I looked for the things or the stuff that I wanted to attract, and I searched it up on Google, and I saved pictures of that, and I printed it out. I pasted the pictures onto a board, and I had that board, and I hid it behind my bed because it was a little embarrassing and personal. There were some sexy photos of women on the board because that's what I also wanted to attract. I was a 19, 20-year-old guy, okay? I'm allowed to be shallow at that time. I still am though, but at least then I was excused. And I also had some other things, I can't really remember what they were, but there was probably, a certain lifestyle that I wanted to create, and maybe some vacations, maybe some people that I wanted to meet, some events that I wanted to go to, some vacations. Yeah, but it could be stuff that you want, like cars or nice houses. Anything that inspires you, anything that you would think about and like, oh yeah, I want that. That's the sort of thing that you would look up and get a picture of and then put it on that board. There's another way to do it where you make a movie out of it. So you take those pictures and you save them on your computer, you put them in an editing software like iMovie, I think it's called, on MacBook, the one that follows the whole computer. And on Windows, it's called the Windows Movie Maker. You just put pictures in there, and then you can put on music, some song that you like, and then it'll play, and you will start programming yourself to attract these things. There's actually a website where you can make your own mind movies. So you can put on music, and then these pictures will come up, and it's gonna look pretty cool. I'll add a link down there. There's also meditation tapes on YouTube. I'll try to link as much as possible downstairs, so to speak, below here, so you can check out what's out there. I used to listen to a tape about attracting women that programmed me into thinking, into making me believe that I was a ladies' magnet. And I can't say that it didn't work. It definitely had an effect on my whole vibe when I listened to that. And then the very nice thing about this is that I think the things I wanted at that time was actually a closer connection with women. So that's what I was envisioning, and then that had an immediate effect on the room. Wherever I was at, I would exude a different vibe. And the good thing about that is that it'll work immediately, because they will respond to the way you act. Obviously, we know that women respond to confidence, and a huge thing about confidence is actually assuming that you are getting what you want, assuming success. You will wear that face, and that face can't really be faked. That being can't be faked. You have to actually believe it. And that's why also we want experience out in the field or out there in public, talking to people, meeting people, connecting, and getting experience, because that's the best way to actually start believing it. But before then, and also next to it, next to these exercises, I'm also going to put you a little bit out of your comfort zone and actually out there in public. But next to that and before that, the power of the mind is essential. It starts everything. Everything starts there. When I had a crush on a girl, or there was a girl I was into, sort of that sort of thing, I would actually, this is embarrassing to say, but I would actually visualize that girl liking me and seeing me and falling in love. I did that a lot, actually, and it started actually happening. I had this look in my eye, and they could tell. I didn't do anything about it because I was pussy about it. I didn't make any moves. I never did that until I was like a few years later. I could talk to them, and I could make them have fun, and I could and I saw that they were getting more, giving me more attention. I made them feel sexier, more attractive, And of course, they responded positively. It had a huge impact on my life. The law of attraction. I've lived the law of attraction my whole life, and it's the reason why I'm here today. I've always been a daydreamer. This is daydreaming. The fact that you're aware that this daydreaming isn't really something bad or something that just distracts. It's actually where ideas start and where manifestation starts. Again, watch The Secret. Maybe you'll actually get inspired to make a vision board or a mind movie and start meditating on the things or thinking about the things that you want and the kind of life that you want to live. Good luck!